Have you ever wondered how a seemingly invincible evil, with vast armies and dark fortresses, could suddenly vanish into thin air? It is a question that captures the imagination when we think of the great conflicts in Middle-earth. Sauron's power instantly collapsed because his very being, his strength, and his dominion were inextricably bound to the One Ring. When the ring was made in the fires of Mount Doom, it severed the fundamental connection that sustained his dark will and authority, leaving him utterly powerless. The core mechanism behind this spectacular downfall lies in the creation of the One Ring itself. Sauron, a powerful Maiar spirit, poured a significant portion of his own spiritual essence, his will to dominate, and his inherent power into the ring. This was not merely a magical artifact he wielded, it was an extension of his being. By binding so much of himself to it, he gained immense control over Middle-earth and its inhabitants through the ring. However, this act also created his ultimate vulnerability. His fate became entirely dependent on the ring's existence. Understanding this connection helps us grasp the immense stakes of the quest to destroy the ring. It was not enough to merely defeat Sauron's armies or even strike down his physical form. As long as the ring existed, Sauron could always return, albeit perhaps in a diminished state, eventually recovering his strength. The only way to truly unmake him and shatter his dark influence was to destroy the source of his power and his very essence, the One Ring. This explains why the destruction was so immediate and absolute for him. This deep spiritual binding is a fascinating aspect of Middle-earth lore. Sauron, as a Maiar, was a spirit originally of immense power. But by pouring his essence into an external object, he became less than he was, even as he gained greater control. This concept distinguishes his power from that of, say, Gandalf or other benevolent Maiar, who retained their full spiritual integrity. It showcases a critical, insider detail. The true evil of the ring lay not just in its corrupting influence, but in its function as a spiritual anchor for a powerful being's malevolent will. The ultimate benefit of comprehending this bond between Sauron and the One Ring is a deeper appreciation for the epic conclusion of the Third Age. It highlights that the victory was not just a military one, but a metaphysical triumph over a deeply rooted spiritual evil. The destruction of the ring didn't just win a battle. It fundamentally changed the fabric of power in Middle-earth, ushering in an era of healing and freedom by utterly dissolving the Dark Lord's grip forever.